Supreme Court has been asked to allow Trump administration to restart mass firings of federal workers. The Trump administration asking the Supreme Court to break the lower court hold on Trump's mass firing of federal workers. This is one of those things that he's trying to do, as Marjorie Taylor Greene was just saying, without passing laws, just starting to cut the levels of the federal workforce through rescission. Can he do this? Yes, he can, but he needs the Supreme Court to step in to tell these lower courts to stop trying to thwart what he's doing. From the Washington Post a few days ago, I thought this was just a funny headline. Trump's actions are pushing thousands of experts to flee government. Experts. Oh, Trump is pushing out the experts. You see, if you've worked in government for a very long time, that makes you an expert. You know, I've been in broadcasting for 25 years, and if I'm not profitable and if I'm not earning returns for those who employ me, I'm tossed out on my keister. I can say, I'm a 25-year expert in this product making. I'm a 25-year expert. 25-year experts in media get fired all the time. Why the hell shouldn't government workers? So good news on that front, assuming Trump is successful. The Supreme Court has also ordered Maine. What a beautiful bat crap crazy state Maine is. I love Maine. I visited it there. My kids actually want to go back there for a vacation. But I don't know what cockamamie, bananas, bonkers legislature Maine has, but the Supreme Court has had to get involved now and tell the Maine state legislature they cannot censure one of their members because she said she doesn't think boys should compete against girls in high school sports. You follow this? The Maine legislature censured one of their members because she said, I don't think boys should compete against girls in girls' sports. Censured her. So the Supreme Court had to get involved with the United States and tell Maine, would you knock it off, that speech? And by the way, the people in the representatives district have recourse if they don't like her speech. They fire her and replace her with somebody else. You can't censure the speech of someone. And thankfully, the Supreme Court has stepped in and fixed that. Trump has selected a concept for the Golden Dome missile system. He talked a little about this yesterday with Secretary Hegseth at the White House. Take a look at 2148, if you would, please, Paulie. Here's a little of Trump with the Golden Dome, 2148.
In the campaign, I promised the American people that I would build a cutting-edge missile defense shield to protect our homeland from the threat of foreign missile attack. And that's what we're doing. Today, I'm pleased to announce that we have officially selected an architecture for this state-of-the-art system that will deploy next-generation technologies across the land, sea, and space, including space-based sensors and interceptors.
That's quite a change from the old guy who was sleeping while a Chinese spy balloon coasted over our air for 8 days, isn't it? Refreshing. The FDA has tightened requirements for the COVID shot, adding trials for healthy adults. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration said yesterday they plan to require new trials for approval of annual COVID shots for healthy Americans under the age of 65, effectively limiting them to older adults and those at risk of developing severe illness. I will tell you that I spent some time last night before a live audience, a private event with Dr. Ben Carson. And I intend to play some of that for you in the coming days. And this subject came up. Vaccines generally came up. His opinions with RFK Jr., the criticisms surrounding autism, possibly linked to that. He had some very interesting things to say. I even asked him if Fauci was criminally liable for his role in gain-of-function research and his handling of COVID. It was fascinating. I'll tease you for now with it. I'll let him speak in his own words and let you hear it here when it happens. How about this in Miami-Dade County? Miami-Dade County has flipped red, Republican voter registration Monday, now cementing the GOP's lead in 59 of Florida's 67 counties. Miami-Dade County has gone red in Florida. So you guys in Florida who moved there to get to higher ground, you continue to make it redder and redder and redder. That is fantastic news. They are moving forward with the congressional hearing on ice, and it's been upended because this House Democrat lunatic has been LaMonica McIver. Democrats on this panel have rallied behind her, arguing that criminal charges against her were tantamount to intimidation of elected officials. I love that. And then one more. The Washington State Democrats, Washington State, have voted against informing parents about sexual assault of a child by a school employee. So these lunatic state legislatures continue to protect deviant behavior against families in public schools. More reason to pull your kids out of public school, folks.
The Chris Stigall Show podcast.